Hi, I'm Chanel, and this is my website, Bear Bakes. It's for beginner at-home or aspiring bakers, and it'll provide simplified recipes which you can customize and change depending on your own preferences. This is good for my target audience because it'll be less overwhelming and they can bake things how they want to bake. My visual research, I did a familiarity and novelty matrix, and I found that good designs fall somewhere between typical and novel. For my visual analysis, method 2, I found that a lot of the general recipe websites had darker colors such as red and blue, which created a serious and professional vibe, whereas the baking recipe websites had more brighter colors and were perceived as more friendly and professional. Soft, rounded letter forms were also common in baking websites, and I think this goes well with creating a feeling of friendliness for the user. Repetition was seen a lot in the images of recipes, which created a sense of consistency in the design so that people know how to find things and what to expect when they keep scrolling. For my competitor audit, some features I found that I want to include in my website is step-by-step tutorials, science-based baking tips, professional chef input, home-style baking, and I want it to be beginner-friendly. For my user research, my target audience is beginner or aspiring bakers, age 18 to 30, and English speaking. My site goals include to educate users, encourage baking experimentation, and create a welcoming experience. The user goals include wanting to improve their skills, find recipes, and save time. My user persona that I created was Brenda, and she's a stay-at-home mom with an 8-year-old daughter, Ivy. Her interests include developing new skills and finding productive things to do in her free time, and also to build meaningful experiences and bond with her daughter. Her frustrations include wanting to bake for her kid, but her kid is a picky eater and likes to eat things a certain way. These are my interview questions, and my main findings were that phones were the main way to use the web. Finding flexible recipes was a common challenge. More untraditional ways of baking have become trendier and more popular. Most people preferred to share their food with friends and family, and some concerns involving baking include wasting food and money when making something for the first time. And along here is how I can attempt to try and fix these with my website. One of them including having an option to make a single serving of something. In conclusion, I want my website to have a soft aesthetic with neutral colors to go with the theme of bear, and a couple of brighter colors to stand out and create a welcoming feel. I'll use slightly desaturated colors with rounded letter forms and limit my color palette to 5 or below. I'll also use clear visual hierarchy and minimalist design to improve accessibility and learning. Thank you for watching my video.